Okay, Luke, what do you want to talk about? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is where I got my wires crossed. This is what the FTC is actually conducting an investigation into.
The FTC won't let me be. The FTC is conducting an investigation into surveillance pricing.
Yeah.
That's an interesting name for it.
Dude, this is freaking terrible. Everything. Why is the news always bad? You know what? No. Next WAN show. I'm doing it right now. I'm tasking the team to
Positive
have an
news?
all good news WAN show.
Only good news WAN show.
Next week,
There
only
isn't going to
good
be
news.
enough news.
Dude, no.
20-minute WAN show.
I
Let's
don't care.
go.
No.
We'll have to make the news if there isn't enough news.
Positive sentiment does
Next
not
week,
sell.
all good news on WAN show.
Only good news WAN show.
Let's go. Okay. There, it's done.
All right. FTC is conducting an investigation into surveillance pricing, aka individualized surge pricing, where an algorithm leverages data on a single user's demographics and past behavior to quickly change the prices offered to them and potentially offer some people far higher prices for the same product. While this is a known tactic in the gaming industry, surprise, surprise, it's unclear to what extent this practice is being used by other industries. The commission announced that it would be ordering 8 companies, including MasterCard and JP Morgan Chase, that offer products and services that enable businesses to engage in surveillance pricing to turn over information about the impact these pricing schemes have on privacy, competition, and consumer protection. Rough.
Dude, like, I don't even know where to begin to talk about how not okay this is.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing, okay? If you're walking around a Walmart or something like that. And I'm not saying Walmart is doing this. In fact, I think they specifically claim they're not doing it, but who knows? But it's one thing. If you're walking around in Walmart and they realize that, like, all of a sudden there's a run on toilet paper. Pun intended.
It made me grin so much it hurt my face.
Yeah,
That's a long story. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So there's a run on toilet paper, and they kind of go, okay, surge pricing, and they've got these like remotely configurable price tags, and they can like configure the price. It is an entirely different thing if you're on your phone looking up diarrhea treatments, and then as you are in the store and as you approach, you the individual approach the shelf, the price like ticks up before you can get there.
Because they're like, oh, he has this now.
Because you absolutely need it.
They're not stocking up. This is a reactive purchase. Let's charge more. They're gonna buy it. They're not gonna risk driving somewhere else.
Yeah, like this is okay. So let's use a more real world example. Okay, less hypothetical. Okay, Uber, right? They've got surge pricing during times of high demand and low supply, supposedly, where prices go up during peak travel hours. Okay, what if instead of it going up because generally speaking, a lot of people are using the service, what if it goes up because you get a text from someone about a personal emergency and you are talking to them and you don't have your car and Uber goes, interesting, and doubles your price. Now, that again actually is maybe a little bit far-fetched on the other side because they would have to be tapped into, you know, whatever comms you're using, and they would have to be able to put all that contextual data together. But I don't think that is necessarily a completely impossible outcome.
We've probably talked about this on WAN Show before, but in Finland, there's speeding tickets that are based on the offender's income.
Which are based
and I've
in
always
general,
thought
by the
that
way.
Was cool. This is not cool. This is not the same thing. This is rough. And this doesn't feel like it's going to be designed to like prey on the wealthy. This feels like it's going to be designed to prey on the vulnerable. Like almost guaranteed. So that's rough.
Lion King's IT guy says, yeah, Linus is literally talking about bereavement flight rates, except instead of giving a discount, they could just take advantage of you. And because it's so difficult for a third party to come in and investigate this practice without a whistleblower, pretty much delivering the algorithm or the code to investigators because you can't observe it from the outside, right? Every individual just gets their individual pricing and the individual manipulation from the service. It's really, really hard to figure out exactly what's going on.
Yeah. Someone posted in Flowplane chat that I lost it, but that we're like acting like this doesn't already happen. Maybe there's a miscommunication. No, this is being investigated. This absolutely does already happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Floatplane chat's got some examples though. TC and DC says Uber could notice that you get in your car every day from a swanky office building. That address could go up over time. That is actually a great example. Techie93 says if they know you're getting a call from someone at a hospital, all they have to see is, man, that's crazy.
I think that's already built into standard surge pricing stuff. I understand it's not necessarily a surge, but I think they already have that going, like location-based pricing. I think that's existed for a long time. What they're currently talking about is more individual-based. Your habits, things like that, not necessarily like...
Yeah, they could notice... Oh, sorry. I miscommunicated that. So they notice you getting in from a swanky hotel pretty frequently, and then they just raise your prices in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the hospital one, that's been around for a long time. Or that type of thing has been around for a long time.
But that might not even be location, because I could be... I guess they can see my destination, but...
Like they might be able to tell, like, okay, you went to the hospital, and you go to the hospital every once in a while, but this time you immediately called another Uber to like a store. So like you forgot something, it seems like. And they're like, oh, okay, time to charge them more.
This is brutal, man. I hate this so much. Like I actually hate this. Yeah, surveillance pricing.
It's rough.
I'm sorry, guys.